West Side Story opened to critical success on Broadway and was quickly turned into a film, which was not only a box office success, it also won 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. The story of the musical lived on through the film and various Broadway revivals, but in 2014, Steven Spielberg first expressed interest in directing an adaptation of the classic film. By 2017, he was working on a new screenplay with Tony Kushner.
That West Side Story should be made more than just my production. In 20, 30 years, it should be made again. It's such a profound story. It speaks to every generation. It's timeless in the sense that we should be reminded of that story as often as possible. So I didn't feel like I was claim jumping. I felt like I was simply offering a great classical piece of musical theater to the world again 60 years later.
In 2018, casting began for the film's leads. One of the actors found in an open call was Rachel Zegler, who was cast as Maria. She was chosen out of over 30,000 people and was still in high school when she got the role. Other actors like Mike Feist and David Alvarez, who played Riff and Bernardo respectively, were hand-selected by Spielberg and the film's casting director Sidney Tolan. Filming began in July 2019 and lasted until September 27th of that year. Filming occurred on various locations in New York City and New Jersey. The Dance at the Gym scene was filmed over an entire week with 60 dancers and over 150 extras. It was first done in rehearsals where Spielberg would film with an iPhone on the ladder to plan out his shots. This scene showcases Paul Tazewell's costume design with all the jets in blues and greens and all of the sharks in reds and yellows. This scene was one of the most challenging to film, but it has remained a standout. During filming, a mix of live singing and studio recordings were used. A wide majority of the filming was on location in New York City, so the cast was outside in the summer heat. When America was filmed, it was over 90 degrees Fahrenheit and some of the dancers' shoes melted onto the street. For the prologue and the Jet song, sets were built in parking lots and details were added to the streets to make it look more like the 1950s. Various changes were made to the film that differed from both the Broadway show and the original movie. The character Doc was changed into a new role, Valentina, for Rita Moreno, who starred in the original movie. She played a similar role to Doc, but added an extra layer to the character due to her Puerto Rican heritage, which was added to the character's backstory. Songs like Cool, G Officer Krupke, and I Feel Pretty were given new circumstances in the film. In the 2021 film, Cool was placed before the Rumble and became a fight between Tony and Riff. In the 1961 film, it happened after Riff died, while I Feel Pretty was moved after the Rumble to contrast its dark tone. The film was released in theaters on December 10, 2021, after premiering on November 29th of that year. However, an unexpected event occurred right before the premiere of the film. Stephen Sondheim, who wrote the music for the musical and was heavily involved in the development of the film, died on November 26th. He approved all of the changes and was present for the recording of the soundtrack. After watching the film in February 2021, he spoke highly of it and especially liked how the scene set up the songs. The film was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and Ariana DeBose won for Best Supporting Actress. The film was nominated for 4 Golden Globes and won 3, including Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. The film did not do well at the box office, which was blamed on the COVID-19 pandemic and the marketing. It got 91% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics and an A on CinemaScore. Many critics praised the film for its performances, direction, and new take on the film. However, some believed it was an unnecessary remake. Today, the film is seen as one of the best movie musicals and for launching the career of Rachel Zegler and the film career of Ariana DeBose.